Once again, here is Harold Keen.
Business history will be made in San Diego Thursday with the opening in North Park at 4165 30th Street of the largest store in the entire chain of Safeway stores throughout the United States and Canada. Here to tell the significance of this project is Safeway official Regan Oberdorf. Now, Mr. Oberdorf, I understand this is an unusual design the store has, that no other store in the chain at least has. Is that right?
That's right, Mr. Keen. This store is constructed with a full lower level of approximately 20,000 feet.
You mean you have a basement in addition to the
regular
surface
main
level?
That's right.
There are actually two levels then, and what is the grand total of square feet?
Well, there are 39,900 square feet in the store itself.
Which is a tremendous amount of square footage for the area that it actually occupies on the surface.
That's right.
Well, is virtually the entire surface area for shopping?
Yes, it is. There's a very small amount of it that's devoted to work area.
Isn't it quite unusual to have a basement in this part of the country for a store?
Well, yes, it is. Ordinarily, you try to arrange a store on a one-level operation, but because of the scarcity of property in that area, you have to utilize your every square foot to the best of your advantage, and that was the reason for the lower level, in addition to the fact that a two-story building in that area would have been more or less out of line with the architectural mode of that area.
Well, you must have a special conveyor system between the two levels.
Yes, there is. There's quite a interesting conveyor system there. It's a series of power-driven mechanisms that have a long rubber belt that allows the merchandise to be lowered into the lower level and for storage and processing, and then also there are a number of lifts to bring the merchandise back up to the shopping floor.
You have a whole maze of conveyor belts
yes,
going in all directions.
It's almost like a Christmas train layout. There are switches to keep the merchandise, and there are guardrails to keep the merchandise from going off the curves, and a number of switches to divert it to various sections of this level.
This gives us an idea of the interior. Could you tell us about the significance of that?
Yes, this picture more or less depicts the amount of space in the store. Everything has been done to allow as much space as possible. You can see here that there are four of these shopping carts side by side, and there's still space between them. Also, it shows a part of the over 300 feet of refrigerated display cases in the store.
Another view of the interior.
This is a shot looking down the check stands, which is a new type of check stand, incidentally.
First of all, how many check stands are there?
There are 10 there. And
could you tell us what the new feature of those check stands is?
Yes, in the majority of check stands, it's necessary for the operator to lift merchandise from the working area of the check stand onto a scale. But in this type of check stand here, the merchandise is just simply pushed right across onto the scale, automatically weighed, and then pushed right off onto the bagging operation.
The scale then is flush with the stand?
With the working surface of the check stand, yes.
Did you have to have a special design for that? With the
well, actually, yes. That was developed in conjunction with Toledo Scale Company.
Well, Mr. Oberdorf, I imagine that quite a lot of merchandise had to be shipped in here before your opening on Thursday. Is that right?
Yes. There's approximately 300 tons of merchandise that was sent to the store to stock it for its opening. 300
tons. Let's see, that's in pounds, about 600,000 pounds of merchandise just for the opening. And here's an exterior view of the new Safeway store in North Park on 30th Street. Actually, the thing that looks most impressive about the exterior is not the building itself, but the sign.
Well, the sign does sort of dwarf the building, especially in this shot. However, the overall height of the sign is 73 feet.
We get an idea. And that's just of the sign itself. Now,
yes, that's right.
There's a man working right here at this little dot.
You can see these two workmen here who are working on the sign. And the sign was constructed so that the weight is primarily on this pylon here.
This one here?
That's right. And this one here is more or less to counterbalance the weight on that pylon. An interesting fact was that originally the sign was set back so that the overhang went in the other direction, and after they had it up, it was necessary to swing it around.
Quite a job. They had to lift it with a big crane, didn't they?
Right.
How much of an investment does this new facility for San Diego represent?
Well, approximately $750,000.
$750,000 addition to the North Park area. Well, thank you very much, Mr. Oberdorf, for details on this major new project, the largest Safeway store in the entire United States and Canada. Thank you for being our guest tonight. And I'll be back again tomorrow night right after the nationally televised boxing matches at about 7:45 with More people in the news.